finding coal and iron, gold and what can be found. Sooner or later creepers come my way. I never find that diamond anyway. So my tools keep.
Hey everyone, the 1.5 update is now installed. As you can see, I appear to have a directive at the top right of my screen now, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Achievement get. Okie doke. So yeah, I've updated. I don't know. I haven't seen anything new yet, except for the settings, and I did tweak them. And thankfully, it seems like it's a little bit smoother for me now, maybe. If I turn the OpenGL stuff off, I'm not sure, but I think that disables occlusion. Or not. Or I don't know what's going on. My world has a huge hole in it with a squid. A single squid. But yeah, it does seem to be performing just a little bit better for me. Which is nice. And I am looking forward to a few things. Probably one of my favorite little extras in this update is that now I can get specific sapling types. So I don't have to worry about knocking down birch trees or spruce trees or anything like that anymore because I can plant more. So that's a pretty cool feature. And I'm very excited to see some weather, but I don't know how rare it is and if it's landlocked at all. So we'll have to wait and see. I also noticed it seems like the textures have changed. Maybe. Something seems different. Actually, I think it's that the grass actually matches now. Yeah. Ever since Notch did that biome update, there was a little issue with the textures because the grass on top would be tweaked to various different tints, but the texture on the side never was. So I guess it matches now, which is nice. That always bothered me a little bit, enough to where I just now noticed that it's fixed. And then the other thing is there was powered tracks, booster tracks have been added, and I'm excited to try those out. And that may mean that we're going to have to make a visit back to the old railway station, because if this is going to be the official method, then I'm going to want to go ahead and switch everything over to that, rather than relying on the booster carts. Because as Notch said back in the in that live stream we had, he is eventually going to fix booster carts so that they no longer boost you. So once that happens, then my railway station is dead, unless I update it with the new tracks. I did read a little bit about the detector track, and so far I don't think I like the sound of it because it can't tell. It can only tell if there's a cart or not. It can't tell if the cart has anything in it. So if you want to do anything like what I already did, and many people have done with the two pressure plate system, you basically have to stick to that system because the detector track isn't going to do it for you. Okay, and then there's a variety of other little things with this update, but I'm not going to reiterate them all here. I'm sure we'll run into many of these things as we come to them. Quick update on the wall and the discussion on the wall today, which has been absolutely awesome. It's been really cool to see so many people contributing ideas, and lots of really unique ideas. of what I could do here and kind of, complete the wall and yet not ruin the kind of nice little serenity that we have here with the bay. The most popular thing seemed to actually be just, in general, to build a bridge. So I should build a bridge across this. My idea to put 2 towers was reasonably popular. A very popular idea that I heard a lot was to build a bridge and then put a portcullis. I hope that's how you say it. It's not exactly a commonly used word in my vocabulary. But a portcullis is basically that kind of gate that you would see in a castle that's sort of made out of a grid of bars, and it's a sliding door. Basically, by definition, a portcullis is kind of like a sliding door. So yeah, that's just a lot of really good ideas, and I haven't really decided just yet which one I'm going to go with, but I am leaning strongly towards a couple of those ideas. But first and foremost, I am going to fix my ladders before I get stuck somewhere. Yeah, so now it makes 2 ladders for every one that it used to make, or for the same amount of resources, I guess I mean to say. So as you can see, I'm... Whoa, what the... Oh my gosh. Oh. Whew. Hey, look at my branch mine, everybody. That scared the crap out of me. I thought I was falling into some kind of unexpected pit. Wow. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think the culling needs a little bit of work. Wow. Hey, it looks like I didn't completely take care of that cavern. I feel like I'm cheating, but since this is a bug, and it's kind of cool to see all the slimes down in there and how freaking huge. Hey, there's the collector. Wow. This is so strange. I can't even see if I'm missing ladders here. I guess I can... Whoa, what's that? Wow. There's my dark room. Whoop. Oh, wow. Yeah, so there's a huge unexplored cavern over that way, which sadly is probably leeching my dark room. That kind of sucks. Yeah, so hey Notch, you got a little work to do on the view culling there. A little bit of tweaking might be in order. Oh, this is awful too, climbing now. Ugh, come on. There we go. Need more ladders. Well, that was shocking. I guess we'll just try to forget that happened there. Okay, so since the rest of my world refuses to load there, I don't think I can do much else in that particular... towards fixing my ladders, I mean to say. So... Oh! I'm an idiot. I know what'll make it load. Sometimes if you have, or at least in multiplayer anyway, when there was those chunk error problems and things wouldn't load, you could toggle or cycle your fog setting, and it would reload everything for you. So I'm going to try to hop off here and toggle. Yay! What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. There. Okay, so my water ladder does not work at all. So this is just, I guess, for looks now. Unless I drive right into the corner and don't push S or D So no strafing, just walk straight into the corner, and it sort of still works like it used to. So I guess that's better than nothing, but still kind of a drag. Ah, hey, let's test the spider wall. Does it block them? Yes. It works! Someone did send me a video, though, that shows where it might not work on places where... Let's see. Actually, I did it over here. If I incremented... If I did a little diagonal kind of weirdness... And he can't do it there because there's a tree. But they could hypothetically grab onto one of the blocks that's adjacent because they're 2 blocks wide and then be able to get up over my wall. But I don't think that's going to be a very common occurrence, so I don't think I'm going to run around fixing it just yet. Yeah, I think I'm going to detail out a couple of towers real quick here, and see how it goes. So I'm gonna harvest these that are directly in front, and then how big do I want to make the towers? Maybe if I go out to here, so this is 4 wide. If I go out, then I'll have like a 5x5 room. Like so. I'm actually going to cut it back. It's not going to be like a super thin tower. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it 8, really? Yeah, I guess I went 2 out on either side, and the wall is 4 wide if you don't count the decorative stuff. So I guess I want to go 8 this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So there's going to be a tower right here, and so that means I'm probably going to want to tear all this down. Okay, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like so. Now this is as tall, or a little bit taller than the cabin. Not really very much taller than my wall in general, except for over there. That's really tall. I think I need to get down and have a look. Also, I think I want to leave the corners unfilled, because I think that might look neat. Okay. Yeah, it looks a little bit big. Probably because of the corners, so also close that up, and I'm going to shave the corners off of this. It still looks really big to me. It looks too large. like just too fat. Fatter than what I had in mind. I wonder if it would look better if I took 2 off of each corner and then put one tower up the middle of each. Let me try that. Oh, I don't have a way in there anymore. Now how does that look? That looks a little bit better. I like that a little bit better. It looks a little bit less chunky. There we go. I better light this thing up. Sort of. Here. That's probably sufficient for the moment. Alright. Let's have a nap. Oh, dogs, shut up. Shut up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get out of here. What the... Man. That's why you go to sleep with your sword out. I knew there was still danger. Yeah. It's kind of random. Interesting. Almost got me. Almost caught me off guard. Could have killed me. Alright. Yeah, I was removing the corners here. I actually like that because that clears up this weird little design discrepancy here. So that's fixed now. I was going to make another door, but I'm just going to go the long way. There we go. Nice. That looks better this way, in my opinion. I think it looks better. So yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. Looks a little bit better with the corners cut off like that. So I think then that just leaves the question, how tall? So to be towers, I think they ought to be a bit taller yet. They don't really, at the moment, stand out significantly from even the wall. And this stepping down probably doesn't make sense with this tower right here anymore either. So I'm gonna go a bit taller yet. Maybe another 4 blocks. And then we'll see how that looks. Okey-doke. And how does that look? Yeah, that looks like a tower. That's probably good. Plenty for now. And I'm going to transplant the ladder inside, because it's going to be in my way. There we go. And this is gonna probably end up being my floor level here, so I'm gonna put in the roof slash floor. There we go, and we need our little rim thing here. Since it's an even number, I think it's going to come out kind of crappy, actually. Yeah, it's going to have, well, I mean, it's even, so I guess that's not so bad, but it doesn't sync up with my only one space gap thing that I have for the rest of my wall, which kind of sucks, but it's not terrible. I could probably improve it with some half blocks. I'm just gonna have crafting tables all over the darn place. What am I doing? Yeah. So we'll make some of these and place them around like so. I actually want to do this with the rest of my wall too, if it looks good, which I think it will. Well, it certainly looks good up here. Let me head on down. Let's see how it looks down below. Oh yeah, it looks pretty nice. Looks like a tower. It could probably use some detailing a little bit, like I have everywhere else on the wall. Oh, I got rid of my stone stairs. Did I put them in here? Yes, I did. Yeah, so this needs a little bit of that detail that the rest of the wall has. And actually, while I'm at it, I ought to just do this. Which actually kind of negates this that I just did. Except for the stairs. I'll keep those. They look nice. And then I'll do the same here. There we go. It looks good, and I might as well floor this off here. run down and get that other stuff because it's going to come in handy for finishing this. And this makes a perfect little room too, which is nice. So this will probably be where my bridge will come out here and extend off that way to where the other tower will soon be. Cool. I like it. I like it very much. Yep, that is cool. I really like this a lot. Now I just need to fix the outside here, because that's probably all screwy looking. Yep. Very much so. I really wish you would get stairs back when you break them, instead of one single component of their construction. It's also really, really like a... I mean, I understand having a bit of a disparity so that, you actually lose something or risk losing something. But getting one back when it costs, what is it, 6 to make a piece of stairs? Seems a little stingy, but whatever. There we go. All good. Oh, actually, I do need to, while I'm here, do the detailing. Okay, so just like that. I hope this doesn't screw it up and make it look crappy, because that might make it this might make it look like almost diamond shaped rather than sort of like a rounded off square, which I liked. Might ruin it a little bit. Let's see. Nah, I think it adds some needed detail. It's probably a good thing. And let's do this. Come on, there we go. There and there, and a couple of planks, and there we go. Cool, so that's all ready to go, and that just leaves this side here. Whoops. And as for this, I guess I'll do something like a door frame here to kind of make it look like something. Maybe some stairs there. Oh no, you know what? I know exactly where they should be. They should be right in those corners there. That'll look a lot better. It won't make the door frame look so massive and imposing. Oh. May have to do something about this hill here. It's not in the best of places. Oh. And wasted another stair. Well done. There we go. Cool. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And that tells me exactly what I'm going to do over there. And that one's going to be bigger, but it's going to look real nice like this. And I just got to do the same exact tower over here to match, and then I can start building my bridge. It's gonna be cool.